Heyo.
Hey everyone, Fat McCann here, and welcome to the next episode of the season premiere of Inside the Brains podcast. It's just the two of us, two of the hosts today. I'm Fat McCann, or Dom the Yosh. And I'm here with...
Why does my mic die out all the time? It's nostalgia, and it's a very special day for us because it's the 3rd anniversary of our server.
Hey, and it's also our buddy Brandon's birthday.
I still can't believe how much has happened in the past, I'd say 4 months since we last did the podcast.
Yeah.
We've had some good people enter the server and a few depart.
Yeah, I made a community post
But we also
thanking the people, Alex, Jake, Brogan, and Kay. So I do have them all on my friends list, so... And I put a... In the community post, I said if you guys ever want to chat or anything, feel free. Because I think Alex and Brogan were because of Blake, and then I think Kate and Jake just lost interest.
But I'm really happy that that guy is here. I don't want to spoil exactly who it is, but he's been a very valuable source of information for most people.
Yep. So this topic is gonna change because it was originally we had more people. It's gonna be like our journey through the past like few years and how we met each other, but yeah, we don't have many people here, so we can't do that. Also, we're actually gonna make this legit, not last year, which is the worst video I put on my channel. Where it's just me complaining the entire time.
Well, what really amazes me is that literally, I think it was exactly 3 years ago, we also got 125 on the Nick.com recording. That was pretty amazing.
Yep. Now, I'll just say this, folks, like, nothing has really happened with Brainsurge since, like, the 211 thing and 325. We're just, again, just playing the waiting game.
Yeah. Who knows what'll happen? And another thing that I will say was noteworthy was like finding some more production info for like taping sessions, as well as like the names of certain people like editors and cameramen, thanks to Shag.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we've been focusing on like Double Dare because I saw Mark's show on Saturday and it was pretty amazing. He talked a lot about the OCD, the CLL, and just all the other projects that he worked on.
Yo, this sucks. Nobody's watching this damn thing. Vampy, this is why you don't... This is why you don't stream unless you put a clickbait title. Why do you think people joined in on your April Fool's stream yesterday? Also, I want to point this out in case a certain someone makes a video about me faking the thing, like they did to Lansford 206. First of all, it was a joke. Nobody got harmed. I also said 238. I didn't say Brainsurge. I just said episode 238, so that can mean anything. So therefore, I did nothing wrong. I tricked people, but like that was it. I didn't really harm anyone in the process.
Same with me, but
I
let's
mean,
be
to be
honest, the
fair,
other
that
thing I
episode
had
wasn't
was
on
lost
YouTube.
media.
And I will say, to be fair, two of the episodes I showcased for the Finders Keepers and Get the Picture, those aren't on YouTube technically right now, so I was showing something that was lost.
Miss when birthday boy Brandon was active, but now he's exclusive to 11 to 12 on weekdays due to Price is Right or Let's Make a Deal.
Yeah, he's been inactive like the entire time. Like, even when we did that 325 reaction out, he wasn't there at all.
Uh, I know he's got college and I'm sure it's working. It's a good life for him, but hopefully there's going to be one day where we can have better communication. But
Right, Dave
but
keeps messaging me like every 5 freaking minutes to check on Facebook to answer every freaking person's question, because on their thing, like, just make a Discord for God's sake.
apparently he credited you on his new channel.
Yeah, because I'm apparently owning his channel and managing it now. Which may or may not work out, but we'll see how that goes, I guess. Wait, okay, let me actually see who was in the. Oh wait, I can just show it up here. Okay, who was in the reaction thing? Let me see. It was. Oh, Brandon was here. Yeah, it was Josh, Brandon, Ben, and Jeremy. So they technically were there.
I'm glad that I reacted to 211 with Josh and Real. That was a fun night.
Yeah, everyone didn't really react that much to when we did 325 because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning and everyone was like tired. I'm pretty sure I also got done work, so.
This is something that I do you is your 2:30 p.m. to 3 a.m. Awake schedule useful, or would you rather have an earlier one?
For what?
Never mind. But uh, what what really kind of baffles me is through all this time is that we've pretty much found all the dates of when Brainsurge aired. But sometimes recordings are like really scarce, yet we technically could pass some re-airings as the same airing as long as we swap out commercials.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like the other stuff, like the Nick arcade or stuff, where it's like the plugs are different every year or something. I mean, we have three
If Brainsurge
copies. We have 3 copies of 139. We have the April 92, we have the 97 airing, and then we have the guest copy. And then the infamous Megan episode of Make the Grade, apparently we have 3 versions of that. Because the thing with the Jungle Book was technically a 91 repeat, not the actual original one.
And but if Brainsurge had altered plugs, it would make the show much less interesting. They're like, hey, what happened to the bike? What happened to the SpongeBob games?
Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember. I think Fest Lackey was like the last like main game show for a while where they didn't alter the plugs because it was only technically one prize and then just the converse. Because like pretty much all of the gas shows, with the exception of that and Finders Keepers, alter their prizes.
And another thing about game shows, I believe there's something about we were looking through other. Yeah, it was during our hiatus. We were glad to make all those big compilations of stuff like our favorite wins from game shows or like the funniest moments. I know we love that awesome Figure It Out episode 133I.
Yeah, yeah. To be honest, I forgot to make a compilation today. It was gonna be like, cause you know how I did the highest like wins or something, or the highest
Yep.
scores. I was gonna do like a follow up, like scores that weren't like that high, but were the highest. Like include like Squid Squad, Rude Dudes, the Orlando stuff like that. That might be in the future because Skylander's basically done with the exception of the two battle mode videos with my brother. God bless when those go
I
up.
still can't. But I still can't but wonder if there was indeed a doubled episode where they had two low scores, like 90 versus 80, but they raised it to
I don't think
100.
that ever would have happened.
That would have been an awful episode, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Even if they won the obstacle course, it would basically be another 111.
Yeah, I mean, we already have a couple of 111s as it is.
I'm so glad we made that terminology project. Same thing with cursed items.
Folks, in the future, if you want me to do a separate video where I define like Brainsurge terms, I will do that. Like this is what Cheyenne
It,
mean. This is what Cheyenne means. This is what 116 means. Like stuff like that. Jeremy's lurking. I can see him in the chat on the Discord. Folks, this is what happens when we only have two people and we have nothing to talk about. Or we have a topic and then we can't talk about it because people aren't here.
and oh, really makes me amazed with how much Discord is involved. We forgot so many members. There's like CK, Brandon ZD, Dog Lover, a
That's because
bunch
a
of
lot of
other
people
lurkers that I
joined, but they've
can't
just
name
been
off the top of my
hiding. Like
head.
Mace, who's been a friend of ours, literally hasn't spoken like a year and a half.
Yeah, and in the meantime, we got two contestants, thank God.
Yep. I guess I'll somewhat talk about this so people are curious on how I met some of the people in the group. So, I believe there were three people I knew before the server. You, well, Dex kind of, and then Jeremy. Because Jeremy was in the comments of my Mario Party videos. And we met for like stuff like that, Runaway Guys and stuff like that, and then I think it was the Isaacs uploads, right? That's when we met each other.
Yep. If I believe we commented over the re-upload of Booze where we clarified which pass had different numbers of squares.
Yeah, and the other thing is, we also like before we had Discord or stuff, we basically make an email thread or Google Drive, and then we just like chat through that.
Yeah. And then I, and then I, yeah, this is especially common over quarantine, and that's when we finally decided to make the season 3 document.
Season 3 was a little easy. Was probably one of the easier ones to make because we actually had some footage.
And this was about the same time when we finally got Game Show Kingdom's archive.
Yeah, I forget who it was, but I remember because they were upgrading the Family Game, I think, because this is before we got all the episodes. And they found one of the episodes. I'm like, wait, where'd you find this? And I found an archive for Game Show Kingdom. And then I'm like, I'm just gonna do a joke one. Let's do April 25th, 2011, because we didn't have Jordan Sparks. I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then I spent, I think, up to 4 in the morning in the next day or something, just like the next week or something before my. Because this is like when I was doing my summer class for college. I literally just like when I was done my classes, I would just work on those for like a week or two straight.
It's just amazing what was uncovered, and but of course, I'm pretty sure Game Show Kingdom fails are for another day.
Yeah,
They made a lot of
I have a page on
mistakes.
my stats wiki if people want to see those. I still need to add the rest of season 2 and start season 3, but yeah.
I am pretty. Oh, and another thing that was happening over. But yeah, it turns out the same time of quarantine they made the Nick Story server, but I didn't join until much later. Uh, Nick Story is also a big fan of Brainsurge. They share the same recordings, but we found the ones that we would find down the road, and boy, that the rest was history on that.
Yeah, and then how I met the rest of the people. I think, yeah, most of us just met in the server. Like the first day, it was us, Josh, Blake, Dex, Jay. I think was the day before my birthday, and then we just. Yeah, I will just say this because I will admit this. I hate to say this on camera, but because we already had like some nice people like Jake and like Alex and stuff. I will say this: if Jay leaves the server, I'm done. Like we already lost our mob Brogan. If Jay leaves the server, I'm just done. He's like one of only like Blake's friends who hasn't left the server yet. Yeah, Jay has been one of my favorite people here aside from you. And I just pissed off whoever's watching this. Sorry, but Nickel, do you have any other like favorite moments when like people joined or something?
Well, one thing that was a few things that were happening that was great. Just a other stream of the other streams that Race did of lost game show content. I think it was a couple rare double dares and a couple finders keepers or something. That was a fun night, and then we also did another good another good time that was joining was just the contestants who gave us all the good info. It turned out they were basically using other people's accounts, so that was still fun.
Yeah,
Uh,
so I guess an interesting thing is oh Joy is in the chat. Hello. Damn it, we're probably gonna go out in a minute or two. Damn it.
the okay, all that I have to say left is
Wait, if we need to
meantime you
postpone this till later, that's fine. Because I know you said you're gonna eat in a bit too.
yeah, the one thing that I have left to say is that we've now been working on the Nick Gas wiki because we pretty much know what all the schedule was after 2005.
Yeah, okay, I'll say this quick. So, the interesting thing is, I actually knew Race before the server because when Family Game Line stuff got found, they got all the episodes. I actually talked to Race through that, and then he kind of helps a lot with everything else. And the funny thing is, the day he joined the server, we got those episodes, like all the celebrity from season 3, 204, Jordan Sparks, the twins, like basically the first day he joined, we got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that was an amazing day, and he's been so helpful with other Lost Media communities as well. Hopefully, we're gonna get a lot more Nickelodeon information about documentation with not only Brainsurge but other game shows like Nick Arcade and Double Dare.
Yep.
Yeah, I without Jeremy, Blake, or Josh, there's nothing left for us to say
Uh,
right now.
so quick question. I'm probably gonna end this in like a few minutes. Probably gonna go. Do you want to postpone this to maybe like 8 or 9, and then see what
Maybe,
happens? Because that's what happened last
maybe.
time. Remember when we had Josh join, and then we all just started dying?
Okay, maybe so.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
But
look what he Oh, look what he posted. Okay, yeah, we're gonna probably go on a hiatus. Thank you. Oh my God, Jeremy.
yeah, see you guys. We'll see you guys in like 2 hours when we have another one. Later, guys.